Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you my very first impression video. That's a tongue twister. Let's get going. So if y'all have been watching my vlogs or follow me over on Instagram, y'all know my son's sick. He has pink eye. And I had to go to Walgreens to get him some stuff for his eye. He has pink eye. So when I was in Walgreens, y'all can see my receipt is very long. While I was in Walgreens, I seen the new Revlon display. I've seen some of the new Revlon products be reviewed, but I haven't yet seen them in store. So I grabbed some goodies to try out to give y'all my very first impressions. That's my son's soap for his junky eye. But I got this new Revlon powder. Got this new, alright, so I got the new concealer and the new foundation. I seen Cassidy over at Thrift Thick try this out, and it looked beautiful on her skin, and I've been looking for it in stores, and I found it, and I want to try it out. So I got those. Of course, if y'all follow me on Instagram or on here, y'all know I'm an eyeshadow junkie. So I picked up these two palettes. They're very tiny, like, see, they're smaller than my hand. But I got these two palettes. One says the Original, and then one's the Mysterious Use. But I'm gonna try those out. And then the next new thing I got was this Revlon primer. This Rose Glow. They only had like one powder and one, so I'm hoping. So we shall see how everything does on my skin. Also, what's this? I also messed up. When you're in Walgreens, you're trying to buy one, get one 50% off. Remember, read the product you picked up. Because I noticed Wet n Wild had a sale going on their eyeliners. So I picked up two, and then after I got home, I realized this was a Rimmel, not a Wet n Wild, so I didn't get that. Buy one, get one half off. So I've already washed and moisturized my face. So let's prime. I usually don't use this type of primer. I like using a pore filling primer. So I'm just going to use that today. I'm not planning on going anywhere because I've already been places. Let's see. This, let me get my receipt. This is very expensive for a primer. I want to say it was like $13.99. But if you find it anywhere else, it's probably cheaper, because we all know like Walgreens prices is way more expensive. It's hard to, I'm not digging like this squeeze tube. It's hard to get anything out. See, I've been squeezing forever, and so, it's causing a mess. So, it does smell like roses. It does. Not like that strong rose. It's like a sweet rose. Like a sweet rose smell. It caused a mess. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to like that. I don't know. I know I don't like the pump. Like, It's not pumping like anything out. It's hydrating and illuminating primer. Yeah, I don't know. I know. I like using more of a pore filler. It's like tacky. It's very tacky. So now I'm going to go in with the new foundation. I got the color Vanilla. Like I was trying to, maybe this is going to be a little bit too dark. Porcelain is a little bit too light for me. Not a little bit, way too light for me. Buff is too dark. So I figured this would be the best match. It says it's medium buildable, I can't talk. Buildable coverage. I can't talk. No harsh ingredients. It's oil free, so it's a natural finish, so we shall see how it looks on my skin. Okay, pump. What really sucks about this foundation is usually in the foundation you get 1 ounce of product, and in this one, oh my gosh, that may be too dark. You only get 0.75. If you can see, you only get 0.75. Oh. Y'all, I'm not going to be one of these that's going to use a brush and then a sponge on one side. I'm just going to use a sponge. That's very thick. That's very thick. That's going to be probably like way too much for that side. So I'll just see how far it goes. We'll see how far it goes. I'm more of a sponge person. I never use a brush to put on my foundation. I prefer a sponge always. It's like the perfect color. I thought it was going to be too dark. I thought it was going to be too dark. That wasn't too much for that side. But this stuff is very, very thick, as y'all can see. See? It doesn't run down the finger or anything. It's very thick. Wondering why like you get like less than an ounce in it. Because this, I want to say this is $10.99 at Walgreens. So you may be able to get it at Walmart when Walmart has it for like $9.99. But Walgreens always has, like right now they have like buy one, get one half off. So that's why I got so many of their new products, because it was buy one, get one half off. I'm gonna have to try this with my normal primer because I'm so used to a pore filling primer. And I feel right now you can see all my pores. I feel like you can see all my pores right now. But the coverage doesn't look too bad. I still see some red peeking through right here. Let's see if you could actually build this sucker up. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think I found a Revlon foundation. I can't talk today. Foundation that I actually like. So this may be one I actually like. I think the only products I use from them is cream eyeshadows. I love their cream eyeshadows. Let me build that up. See, it doesn't look too bad. I'm more of a full coverage type girl, but I can live with this medium coverage. I'm pretty sure like if I just sat there and like added more, I could probably get it to full coverage, but I don't want it to go cakey. So next, let's try this concealer. I got it in the shade Light 15. I want to say this was also $9.99, $10.99, but it was half off of that because I want it open. Now this is one of the products I haven't seen anyone review yet, so we shall see how this looks like. It says with caffeine. Look at that. Is it gonna focus? It says with caffeine. Why would your concealer need caffeine? With caffeine. Oh, it's kind of big. Look at that. That's huge. Right, it's one of those. I don't like the. I don't like that. I don't like the tip. Not digging the tip. Not digging the tip. It moves around a lot. Like I can understand like if it was like the Tarte Shape Tape and didn't move around a lot, but that's like it moves around a lot. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. We shall see. Oh, this is how I look when I conceal. When I highlight. Let's see how this is going to look. Not bad coverage. Not bad coverage. I just don't like the tip. Like I said, like this also gives like a medium coverage. It's not covering up like all my dark circles that we know I have right now because I'm not sleeping and I'm getting over being sick, and then my son ended up with pink eye, so I usually put on my makeup early in the morning, and it's already after 10 because we had a busy Wednesday morning. I think that highlighted my face well, as y'all can see, because I put it on my forehead, my nose, and right here to highlight. I think it did its job, and then I think it's creasing under my eyes. Oh my gosh. So let's go ahead and try to set this. I don't know how many shades they have in this powder because this is the only powder I've seen there. I was trying to find other shades. Lift. Oh, I like that. It's the Lift. I really like that. Now let's see if any comes out. Oh my gosh. Come on, come on, come on, wherever you are. See, hardly any's coming out though. I'm gonna have creases all over my face if you don't hurry up and come out. There we go. I'm not gonna bake, I'm just gonna slightly put it under my eyes, and oh my gosh, oh lucky. Oh my god. I'm very picky when it comes to my powder, so we shall see how this works. Like drugstore wise, like the powder I love is Coty Airspun, and also the loose powder I like is the Stay Matte loose powder. Other than that, I'm very picky about my drugstore powders. Like sometimes I'll use the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, but It's very rare. I have it. Sometimes I get a notion to use it, but not always. Not always. I like using my sponge to put on powder because I just feel like it presses it in there more. That made my face so soft. So far, I'm liking my look. What do y'all think? I really like this look. So right now, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, minus the eyes, and then I'll come back to break into these palettes. So I have the rest of my face makeup on. So I can tell y'all right now, I'm gonna have to use my regular primer because when I went to contour my nose, the foundation was sliding off my nose. And one thing I hate is a foundation that slides off my nose. It's very, very rare that I found a foundation that doesn't slide off my nose. And when I do, I stick to it. But this one wants to move around on my nose. So I'm gonna have to try it again with my regular primer. For some odd reason, like, I don't know, like my face over here is itching, and I don't know, maybe because, I don't know, hoping it's something I put on my face. But we're gonna prime my eyeballs, not my eyeballs, but my eyelids. You don't need to prime your eyeballs. I think I'm going to use both palettes today just to see how they work. I'm using my regular eye primer, this NYX eyeshadow base, the color Skin Tone. I'm trying to get comfy. Oh, my nose is itching and I don't want to touch it. Okay, so let's get cracking into these palettes. These are so tiny. I seen these, I grabbed these, and I'm hoping to God they work. And they're good because they're so tiny, they're gonna be easy to travel with. Mine is, I'm kind of worried about my brush being able to fit in there. This, we travel on the motorcycle and I can't pack a lot of makeup. When we travel on the motorcycle, our packing bag is limited. It's limited to mainly clothes because we don't want to go naked. This one doesn't want to open. They had a lot more of these palettes, but they were sold out. These are the two they had. Why doesn't this one want to open? This one doesn't want to open. There we go. I think this is pretty, very pretty. So first, we're gonna set the eyelids. We're gonna go into this palette, and we're gonna go in with the third color to set the eyelid. See, because look at the brush. Like, the brush barely fits in there. I know, I'm smelling. Just wanted to know, like, if it smelled like something. Let's set the eyelids. The brush barely fits in there. Barely. They had an all matte palette too there. I think it was all matte, but the shades were busted, like it was cracked. But all the other shades were gone, minus these two. So I have to check online to see what other shades they have. So let's get all the color off of my favorite brushes. I've been asked what brushes I use. I get most of my brushes either from Walmart or like BH Cosmetics. I love BH Cosmetics brushes. That's the names were off. The names were off. Let's see. These are like really, you see this color right here where my finger is, and then color right here. It's the exact same color almost. Exact same color. But I'm gonna go into color. These are very, very dusty, which I expect that with a drugstore. Eyeshadow. This is going to be my transition color. And is it going to do anything? Let's see. Let's see. Looks like the foundation is oxidizing a little also. That didn't show. That didn't show up much, but it showed. Not a lot. Let's see if I can build it up. Let's see if I can build it up. Let's see. Are y'all ready for Christmas? I know I am. We have to finish Christmas shopping. We were gonna go shopping Friday, but with Z-Man being out of school until Monday, I have no idea what we're gonna do. Okay, what shade are I'm gonna go into next? There's not a lot of matte shades in here, and I don't like putting a shimmer in my crease, so we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. Ah! That fell. Fell again. We're going to take this like pinkish purplish shade. Makes me nervous working with colors like this because half the time they don't blend really well or they're not very pigmented. You don't get the color payoff like it is in the palette. Like you have to sit there forever, just build and build. But I'm not going anywhere today because I have no idea how this look is going to turn out. Do y'all ever just do that? Just wing it with y'all's makeup? Just wing it. However it turns out is how it's going to turn out. Makeup should be fun to play with. Should be. So far, these palettes aren't bad. They're very dusty, like I said. But very easy to blend. You just have to build up the colors, like the shade I'm using right here, this pinkish purplish color. You just have to build it up to your liking. Do this, but go in with this purple shade. It's kind of like a shimmer shade. I hate putting a shimmer in my crease, but we'll go with it today. Oh my God, that has color. Oh my God. I was not expecting that, especially with just one little tap into the color. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to, yes, I have color all over my lid. Let's go in and let's cover that up. Just using some concealer out of my Profusion palette because I don't use the concealer out of there. Mine is for my eyelid. Random thought while I'm doing this, I forgot to lay anything up for dinner. Thank God it's still early enough for me to lay something out for dinner. Still early enough. Okay, so have that done. Where's the thing that goes with that? That done, we're going to go back in and set these lids again with the same color. It's right here. So I'm gonna swatch this color, this gold color, to see if I'm gonna like it. Ooh, can y'all even see that? It's a pretty color. Or do I want to go over here and play like with this champagne color? There's the champagne color like right under it. What do I want to do? It's new, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Trying to find my brush though I used to put on. Anyways, I'm gonna do this like I always do my makeup. I'm gonna put NYX glitter glue down because anytime I use a shimmer shade, I always use a glitter glue, or I will use a cream eyeshadow. It's just my preference. So that looks so pretty on the eyes. So pretty. Y'all see that? That looks so pretty. I'm gonna get this color off, and then I'm gonna go over here to this other palette, to this color. I'm going to pop it right there, the inner corner. In the inner corner. It looks so pretty. I'm really liking these palettes. For the price, they could be cheaper. I don't know how much Walmart sells them for. So I'm not going to knock them too bad because I know everything's more expensive at Walgreens. This would be perfect for traveling. If these are your colors. But honestly, would I travel with these? I would have to travel with both of these because one palette isn't going to cut it for me. Like, this only has like one matte shade in it, honestly. One matte shade. And that's not going to cut it for me. But if you're not into, you know, just putting mattes in your crease, if you put shimmers in your crease too, these would probably be the perfect palette for you to travel with. But two of these would still take up less room than one big one would. So I think the last time I traveled with a Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to my makeup vanity is like a mess. It's not bad, right? Not bad. Not bad. I'm impressed. I'm impressed over these two palettes. I really am. I'm going to finish up my makeup. Put on some eyeliner. Put on some mascara. And then I shall be back. So this is the final look. So my thoughts. My thoughts on these new products. This primer, I would pass on. It's just, the pump sucks. Like, the squeeze pump sucks. It sucks. Unless you like this type of primer, I would pass for the price. It's $13.99 at Walgreens, so it's probably $10.99 at Walmart. Not worth it. Not worth it. I would pass on this. I don't even have to wear it all day to tell you I'm not into this. I'll still use it up because I bought it. But it's not going to be like an everyday primer. These eyeshadow palettes, I am shook. I'm really shook. They did great. They performed great. But I think they need more mattes in this. Because it will, like in this one, there's only one matte. And this one, there's like two mattes. But I can work with these. I can work with these. I really love it. I was really shocked to see how pigmented the dark purple was, but these are a great palette. What did I do with the concealer? I've already put the concealer in my drawer. The foundation, I'm gonna have to wear it with my original primer. It's doing good on the skin. I think it oxidized a little, not a lot, but it's coming off of my nose. Maybe it's the concealer, but I'll play with this without using that primer and without using this concealer to see how this performs. But I think it looks good on my skin right now, which it's not full coverage like I like. This concealer, I like it. I just don't like the applicator because I don't like a full concealer. But this is there's better drugstore concealers out there for the price. This powder is a no-go. Is a no-go. Like, I'm looking up close and it's already like coming off. Like, it's clumped up in certain areas and my face wasn't like this until I put the powder on. So this powder is a no-go. It does look good under the eyes though, but like everywhere else, no. So out of all this stuff, right now, my first impressions, I would go buy these palettes. I don't know what other colors they have, and this is a maybe. I'm gonna have to play around with it more. But that's my thoughts, my first impressions on these new Revlon products. But until next time, bye.
If you stop believing we're meant to be.